They're talking schmack. You can tell by the cheesy grin on his face. And they're schmack talking.
Oh, sunny beaches.
Once the one dude leaves, I'm gonna get out of here.
Miss Sonia, long time no see. Thanks for stopping in. Working on a video right now. I've edited it and I'm proof watching it right now. Um, I gotta whip up a thumbnail for it. Had a good old dispensary audit. But but yeah, I'm working on a video. Been working a lot. Yeah, sorry to hear that. Work sucks. Work sucks. What was it? Let's see. Had a pick. Okay, so Jugglasses, what up? So but yeah, I'm working on a video. I'll give you guys a quick. I'll show you the intro. That way you can get an idea of what's to come. I haven't decided if I'm gonna post it today or wait until tomorrow because normally I like to post them at like 10 a.m. and it's 2:30, and I could have edited it over the weekend, but I just wasn't up to it. Friday, let's see, Friday morning I woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning, a lot of shit on my mind, and I had to go to Alpena to pick my brother up from the hospital. He had to go do a detox. The dude's a bad alcoholic, and he it was so bad that he had a alcohol induced paranoid schizophrenic episode where he was seeing people and stuff that wasn't even there. So we kind of had to call somebody for some help. Unfortunately, situations like that just wasn't able to handle it. You know what I mean? We tried, but what do you do? You know what I'm saying? Romy, what up? JC News Now, what up? So I had to go. So I had to go to pick him up. Like I said, I got up at 4 in the morning. I left the house at 10:30 because he was getting out at like 2:30. So it was a 4 hour freaking drive there. And then you know what? After driving that far and that long, I wanted to get at least one audit in while I was in Alpena because that's where I went. So I went to Alpena, got me an audit in, and then had a 4 hour drive home. And I was, needless to say, I was like whooped. I was drained mentally, physically, just. So I only did one freaking audit. I wished I would have done a couple more, but yeah, it was something else. Right now we got a call. Hey, what up? Thanks for stopping in. Forgot to say that. I did see ya. And so yeah, wished I'd have got more in, but after that day, I was freaking exhausted. I'll show you guys my little intro for it, though. Give you guys a little taste of what's to come. Let's see if we can make sure we oops, wrong button. Turn the volume up for you. This is the intro, though.
How you doing, bud? Oh, not bad, not bad.
I'm just curious what you're doing.
Oh, making a video.
For like your webpage or something, or
Yeah, something like that.
cool. Yeah, I was just curious. I'm just nosy.
Right on. Yeah, just making a video. Who you subscribe to?
Subscribe to all of them, man.
How are you?
What's your audit channel?
BigMike Audits.
BigMike Audits? Alright, I'll look you up,
You
bro.
know, I got a little over 8,000 subscribers.
Shit. What you up to, feller?
Just taking a video.
For what?
Oh, something I'm working on.
What are you working on?
A video.
Doesn't look like you're doing jack shit.
Yeah, maybe to you. Well, not shit. Too bad. How are you?
Pretty good. Can you do me a favor?
Oh,
If I was to give you a free pre-roll, can you find somewhere else to stand? I personally don't mind, but a lot of our customers are really uncomfortable.
That's the video to come. Like I said, I think I'll post it tomorrow morning or something. I still got to whip up a thumbnail. Still got to upload it too. I haven't started the upload process yet. Now I got to figure out what I'm going to title it. Get the butt hurt cream for your customers. Sell them some butt hurt cream. Some hemp infused butt hurt cream. Gregory, what up? I spent about a half hour in front of that place. Tulip, what up? So that's the video to come. I've got some other stuff I could post, but I'm kind of like torn on it because it's something kind of personal. It's not really personal to me. It's personal to the guy that you might call my brother. He's not really. I mean, he's technically my brother, but sometimes your brother it just isn't your brother. You know what I'm saying? He's just not my brother. So I've got like some content on that I've been thinking about posting, and I wasn't gonna, but this is dirt bag. Yeah, free pre-roll. If you go video somewhere else, we'll give you a free pre-roll. I don't think I've seen a dispensary audit yet where somebody's been offered a pre-roll. So this has got to be a first. You know what I mean? Then with the whole brother thing, because we had to call somebody, I've got his you can't call it an arrest because he wasn't charged with anything, but they came and got him and took him to the hospital where he could get some help. You know what I'm saying? So I got that situation. Plus we stopped at the sheriff's station because he thought that they still had his ID. So we stopped there to see what was up with that. I got that on video. But I was torn about posting it because he's technically my brother. I'd like to be able guy to keep some dignity, but you know, after everything that happened, let's see, Friday when I had to go pick him up, I had to work. But because I happened to go get him, had to prioritize going to get him and putting work off till the next day. And work for me is this cabin we clean. Me and my mom take care of it. And we had guests coming in Saturday. And people left Friday morning. We were supposed to go in Friday and clean it so it could be ready for Saturday. But because I had to go get him, couldn't go clean. And then Mom's like, well, I was like, well, what about work? And Mom's like, well, we'll just have Ronnie come and help us, you know. And so Saturday gets around. Mom's like, do you still want Ronnie to come help us? I was like, hell yeah, this motherfucker, he's done. I done had to drive 8+ hours to and fro to go get this dude. Not to mention all the other crap in between. He can at least come and help us because we don't know what we're walking into. This place has got 8 beds. It's got 6 beds. And we don't know how many people were there. You know what I mean? This whole place could have been trashed. Now, luckily, after getting there, we only had a couple. So 1 bedroom got used. Thank God, it made work a lot easier. But when it was time to go, Mom's like, hey, Ronnie, we want you to go come help us. And he's like, no, I don't want to go. the UFC fights are on. I want to stay home and watch it. You know what I mean? After all this bullshit that we've had to do for this dirtbag, he can't even come and help us. So that was when I was like, fuck that. I'm going to post all his shit. You know what I'm saying? With it, all his stuff. And internally, I'm still kind of torn. You know what I mean? But, Nino, what up? Or Nunya, my bad. Nunya, what up? So I'm like, internally, I'm torn. Like the dude to be able to keep some dignity, but after shafting us like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, I'm gonna stay home and watch the fights. You know what I mean? Ain't gonna come help you guys. I'm just like this dirtbag. You know what I'm saying? Like, what would you do? You know what I'm saying? Would you post it? Or would you try to help your brother keep a little dignity? He ain't got no freaking dignity, anyways. Who am I fooling? But yeah, so I'm kind of torn on that. But I just wanted to come in and give you guys a heads up on the video. Burn a minute on here. Getting ready to upload it. Well, that's it. His priorities are whacked. His priorities are him. You know what I mean? And then what really topped it off is after we come home from work, he ain't got no job. He ain't got no freaking money. Mom takes him to the freaking dispensary and buys him some vape cartridges for a reward for fucking us over. You know what I mean? Boy, talk about being pissed. I can't believe she took that dirtbag in there to reward him. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, Big Stank, what up? So yeah, and of course, she figured she'd get me a couple too, and that would just, you know what I mean? And I'd be all happy. Oh, thank you. You know what I mean? Like, fuck you. Keep your fucking cartridges. I don't even want them. Those are Ronnie's fucking rewards for being a dirtbag. You know what I mean? Fuck you. Fuck your cartridges. I will buy my own. Shit's ridiculous. Really peed me off. I mean, I'm upset about it still. And a reward. And this morning, of course, they only kept him for detox. And then that's why I had to go get him on Friday. And so today he's mom and her friends giving him a ride up to Marquette so he can go do some long-term inpatient treatment. And hopefully at least, I doubt it'll do anything for him. You know what I mean? I don't think it's going to do jack squat because I don't think he wants to get sober. I don't think he thinks he has a problem. You know what I mean? I mean, I think most of us have probably done some inpatient somewhere at one time. If you're, you know what I'm saying? I have. I know how this shit works. And the dude don't even think he has a problem. So I don't see it making nobody. I know nobody's perfect. I get that. But if you ain't striving to at least attempt to be perfect, you know what I mean? If you ain't striving to be a better person, you know what I mean? You're just a piece of shit. Even if you, you know what I'm saying? If you're not trying to be a better person, I mean, granted, none of us are perfect, but if you ain't trying to be a good person at the bare minimum, you're just always going to be a piece of shit in my mind. Least you can do is try to be a good person. And he ain't even frickin' trying. You should see like the garbage bag of bottles he had stashed out in the woods I found. Garbage bag full of them. There's got to be at least 30 bottles there at $7 a pop. Buying that cheap liquor. Well, that's what I told him. I've also told him, I was like, hey, Brendan Mitchell. I also told him at one point, because, this has been an ongoing thing for years now. As he's like, nobody will help me. I was like, dude, you don't even want to help yourself. Why would anybody want to help you when you ain't even willing to help yourself? You know what I'm saying? Why should other people help you when you ain't trying to better yourself or help yourself, or you know what I mean? He's just kind of need to vent. I need to vent a little bit. But yeah, so I'm torn on what to do with that video stuff. I think I'm gonna post it. Fuck it. I mean, technically, it's a matter of public record. It's all on body cam. You know what I'm saying? Spawn. You know what, dude? I didn't buy no Spawn when they came out. I wasn't into the Spawn. I was into the Marvel, and I'm kind of bummed. I should have bought me some of them Spawn magazines, comic books, at least the first 5 or so. I was a dummy. I missed out on that. Those were real popular there for a while. I think they hold some good value too, if I'm not mistaken. None of my comics really hold any good value, but I collected them when I was a young teenager, 14, 15 years old. Someday, as long as they don't ever catch on fire in a house fire or some shit like that, they'll go to my kid. You know what I'm saying? Maybe when he turns 50 or something, they'll be worth something. You know what I mean? Who knows? That'd be cool though. If not, he'll at least have a couple cool comic books from the 90s. Dude, I used to be a big drinker too, but I hit a point where I was just like over it. You know what I mean? I wasn't somebody. I drunk to be social. I knew if I bought a bottle, I could get people to come over and hang out. You know what I mean? That's why I used to drink. So, and I drank a lot there in my 20s. You know what I mean? Um, a lot. Some people you could probably classify me as an alcoholic. I don't drink now. Once in a while, I got some liquor sitting around. I don't drink it. If I do, I just have a drink or two. You know what I mean? I don't even care to drink to be social anymore. That's how my brother is, man. It's bad for him. And, I, on the one side, I get the whole addiction thing. But, man, there comes a point as a grown person, whether you're woman, whether you're male or female, you just got to fucking grow up. And you got to recognize a problem and you got to do something about it. Especially if it's a problem. You know what I mean? And it is a problem. So, I mean, there's plenty of people who can drink and not have the problems, where your family's all on you, having family troubles and financial troubles and job troubles and all this crap, then, if you can be one of those people, then more power to you. And if you can't, then you got a problem and you need to do something about it. You know what I'm saying? And us having to have him taken for, to get a detox because the dude was hallucinating. He was seeing things in people that weren't here. Leaving the doors open, in and out in the swamp, getting all muddy. It was a bad situation. So we had to do something. You know what I mean? And the more I think about how things went, man, the one cop, he really got on my freaking nerves. I'd have to show you the video. He wanted the full name and he wanted my ID. You know what I mean? Here we are calling it. Mom's calling them that help with him, and because I couldn't do nothing about it, short of knocking the dude out and maybe getting in trouble myself. There wasn't nothing I could do. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you do? I can't put my hands on. I can't I can't legally put torture cuffs on him and haul him away and put him somewhere until he gets better. You know what I mean? I can't do that. That's what needed to happen with him, unfortunately. You know what I'm saying? Sober for 31 years? Is that what you're saying, Joe? There's some people who need sobriety. My mom was a big drinker. She got sobriety. I just kind of grew out of it. Like I said, I was a social drinker. I didn't have to drink. I wanted to because it was fun. Now I'm one of them people, once I get a few shots in me, if I'm like hanging out, I might drink a few more than I wanted to. But I think that's with anybody. I can also sit down and have a drink and not need more after that. Get a buzz, eat something, go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? And it only takes a couple stiff drinks for me anymore. Not that I can't sit down and put down the better part of a fifth if I wanted to. All right, bud. You're bouncing. Yeah, I gotta do this freaking thumbnail. This place was pretty sweet. They had a really sweet car in the front there. It's at the front of their shop. That's what really got my attention. So yeah, we need to finish or video that, you know what I mean? Oh yeah, I still drink a few beers around the campfire or something like that. You know what I mean? I used to be a drinker though. 1/5 was for me. You know what I'm saying? I was a drinker, and it was almost every day. So, but after about 30, I was like, man, I'm over that. I got a nice old bottle of Bacardi rum here from the early 80s. It's a vintage bottle. I've had a couple drinks out of it. I'm just wondering, what do you guys think of maybe that picture? Let me see. I'll show you guys a little bit of this one. Yeah. Here is covered in mud, like you've been, hammers and weed whacker string and a staple gun. And
Michael?
Hammers and weed whacker string and a staple gun. And so I had to go lock the fucking garage up. We don't know what to do. You know what I mean?
What's your name, sir?
My name's Michael. This cop right here.
Did you give this to the dispatchers or?
Mom called them early.
What's your last name, Michael?
It doesn't matter.
Well, we have to know who we're talking to.
You're talking to Michael.
Okay. Well, what's your last
I'm
name?
gonna stay secure in my 4th amendment, alright?
Oh, okay. Well.
Unless I'm being arrested, I don't have to.
Well, we asked for everybody's name.
I understand that. You can put on the report of Michael.
Okay. Do you have warrants or something?
No, well, I got a child support warrant down in Monroe, but they won't come up and
Yeah,
get
we
me.
don't care
I'm not
about that.
worried about
We
that.
don't care about that.
It's just I'm standing on principle.
If we're having a complaint, we have to know who the complainants are. You understand?
People who live here.
Right. But I all have a Michael. That's all I know.
Well, that's irrelevant right now. Let's deal with
It
this situation.
is relevant if we have crimes that were committed.
Well, we haven't determined if a crime's been committed yet, have we?
You said he's breaking stuff in the house?
Throwing stuff down the stairs, like knock stuff off the wall.
Did you ask him if he would go to the hospital?
There ain't no communicating with this
Okay.
guy.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I've never been here before.
There's no communicating with him. And if you attempt to, it's a fight. So everything is complete denial for him. You know what I mean?
So what would you like to have happen then right now?
I'd like him to be taken to hospital or something.
Yeah.
He doesn't need to be locked up.
Yeah, that little piggy there, he was getting on my nerves. I noticed he was starting to get more focused on what my last name was than what he was actually here for. You know what I mean? He's here to help a guy having a mental crisis, but he really wanted my last name. I got a child support warrant, a misdemeanor child support warrant down in Monroe County. They're not going to come get me. You know what I mean? So I could care less if he knew my last name. It was principal at that point. That motherfucker's in my house and he's going to drill me about my last name. You know what I mean? Fuck that dirtbag. That dude was a douche. He got on my nerves with that. Real quick. But I made him put his Hawk fan, what up? I made him put his pen and paper away though. You know, he put that away. Fuck him. Then he runs the plate number out there, which is funny. Because I'm pretty sure that plate actually comes up in my son's name. I think it's registered to him. I don't know. I don't know why it's in his name, but yeah, truck's technically registered to him. It's insured in my name, but registered to him. I gotta think of a title for this video. I'll get the upload going while I think of a title at least. Bless me, why? Why bless me? And I was nervous as hell when them pigs were in there. And I was sitting in here. I knew they were coming, so I was sitting here waiting. And they showed up, and I didn't hear the cars pull in, and the dogs didn't bark. And I turn around, and I hear the door open. So I go take a look, you know. I knew it was them by that point, so if it had been me answering the door, not my mom, I'd have had him wait outside and I'd have brought Ronnie out to him. But my mom let him in the house. My mom doesn't know any better, and I keep telling her these things, but anything I tell her, she'll just do the opposite just because it was me telling her. You know what I mean? It's rough. You know what I'm saying? It's a rough one when you're the only one in the house that understands and believes. You know what I mean? She's been brainwashed for so freaking long she can't do anything else. And she's one of the people she's afraid of them. You know what I mean? She thinks they'll take everything, and I mean they can, I guess, in a sense, but they can't take everything. They sure in the hell can't take your house for a fucking misdemeanor. You know what I'm saying? Fuck you. They probably like to think they could, you know. Yeah, so that's the video. I don't know if I should post it. Plus, I got a bunch of shit that I could put in the beginning of the video of my brother, like, doing his hallucinate the stuff I got video of him talking to stuff that ain't even there. It's strange. He'd open the doors. Yeah, I didn't give him any idea. You don't give him any ideas? Yeah, she's a kind. Well, she's an old lady. I mean, most old ladies are kind. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she don't know any freaking better. I keep telling her. It's like, unless you're driving or you're being arrested here in Michigan, you don't have to give them shit. Fuck you. You want it, you're gonna have to, at the minimum, threaten me with arrest. It's the only way. If they threaten me with arrest, then I'll give it to them. I mean, is it worth taking the arrest? No. Probably get more on a lawsuit if I did take it, though. You know what I'm saying? But I just don't feel like dealing with the struggle. I'm like James Freeman. I'll comply. You know what I mean? Fuck it, comply and video them violating your rights. You know what I'm saying? It's just not worth the fight. It's really not. Because, you just get in and out right away, and you put them on blast. But, I mean, just comply. It's not worth the fight. It's one of them things that'll never change until the people physically change it. It's just as simple as that. It will never change. It can only get worse. It'll never get better. The best we can hope to do is hold a balance. You know what I'm saying? They don't consider the threat of arrest damage. You know what I mean? If you go to jail for, you know what I mean? I mean, then you have a better chance of being able to claim damages. But they don't consider the threat of damage. That's for sure. But yeah, I gave him hell. And then, because my mom let him in the house, I wasn't thinking. I went upstairs once looking for some of his shoes. Couldn't find his shoes. Come down, they're like, oh, that little dude that wanted my ID was standing at the bottom of the stairs. He's like, couldn't find his shoes. I was like, man, I didn't see nothing. So then I could look again. So when I went up and to go look again, he started following up behind me. I'm like, fuck, this dude's already in the house. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no way. So he follows me upstairs. We're looking for shoes, but there's like a drawer on the floor with socks and shit, and he's got to look in that. You know what I'm saying? Like, there ain't no fucking shoes in there, dude. So he was looking for something else. He was looking to find a criminal charge, is what he was looking for. You know what I mean? Then he's seen this air gun my brother had on the table that's like right on the floor. And you can look over at it and tell it's a freaking air gun. This dude's like, is that real? Grabs it, you know what I mean? Picks it up, has to look at it. It's like, dude, it's a freaking air gun. Like, you're supposed to be trained in weapons, and you can't look at a fucking air gun and tell it's an air gun. It's a CO2 pistol gun. They don't look that freaking real. You know what I mean? Especially when it's laying on the floor fucking 4 feet from you. You're not very well trained. I mean, the CO2 cartridges laying around in boxes, that'd have been a dead giveaway as well. And the pellets. You see, you know what I mean? The dude was just looking for something. Then he goes, well, I hope he doesn't use it to do any stick-ups, any store robberies. I'm like, in my mind, I wanted to kick him down the stairs right then. You know what I mean? Sparta style. That's what I wanted to do. Give him the good old Sparta right down the stairs. It's like, man, this guy. Mom let him in the freaking house. damn it. I'd have brought him out. You know what I mean? Here he is. He's been waiting for you. He said you guys were here like 6 this morning. There was nobody here. He's like, look, they're right there. Cops just pulled in. And then he'd open up the door, back door, and he'd stand there and talk to some invisible lady, female that wasn't even there. He was talking to some invisible female that was sitting in the truck. He had the door open, standing there talking to her. I was like, whoa, this dude's like cooked. And he was like running around gathering stuff up. He had an armful of stuff running around like, you know, like he was straight up tweaking, you know. You'd have thought he was tweaking. It was crazy. Got a bunch of video of it. Thought about putting a video together of it because the dude pissed me off. After going to get him, fucking couldn't even come and give us a hand. You know what I mean? No, I'm gonna stay home and watch the fights. Fuck you guys. You guys can go to work. You guys did everything. Go to work too. I'm not gonna come help you. You know what I mean? Dirtbag. But yeah, we know you're not nice and you are old. Yeah, I'm getting old too though. Anyways, I think I'm gonna wrap this up. Leave a comment. Let me know if I should leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know if I should post the cop video. You know what I mean? Should I put it together with all the delusional stuff that I got? I got some good stuff. I think I'm gonna put together a video anyways, just for prosperity, and I'm gonna put it on my YouTube. I'm going to leave it private until I decide. Or maybe I'll put it members only. Leave it like that. But it's something worthy of YouTube. I mean, it's real life shit. You know what I'm saying? Pigs at my house. For my delusional brother. Can't make this shit up, man. Alright, Big Mike's gonna peace out. Had to get up and vent for a minute and let you guys see the video that was coming. So, peace.